Hey guys, it's me, Brian, and today I'm bringing you another review. This time it's going to be uh, The Last Call by Vasilis Lolos. I think is how you say his name. Anyway, this is published by Oni Press, and no, I don't have giant hands. This book is just really small, which don't mean it's a bad book, but this book follows two um, two boys, two best friends. They're early teens, and their names are Sam and Alec, and not Alex, but Alec. And Alec decides one night to steal his mama's car, and Alec and Sam go for a joyride. Um, they're your, average teenagers just getting into trouble, which you can tell by stealing the car. But the car breaks down, and all of a sudden they start hearing these train sounds like the train sounds, the chugga 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 chugga, and they think that they're stalled on train tracks, and they're worried, and it starts getting louder and louder, and they're freaking out, and they're balled up in the fetal position, and all of a sudden the light gets real bright, and next thing they know, they open their eyes, and they're in a room, and they're freaking out. How did I get here? What is this place? And they try to open the door, and the door won't open, and the windows won't open, and all of a sudden they pull up to this train station, and they look out the window, and they see all these creatures and monsters, and what had happened is they got hit by the death train, the the lone black train that Josh Turner sings about, and they're like, oh no, we're in hell. And the other one's like, calm down, we're not in hell. There's fish and water. They wouldn't be fish and water in hell. And it's it's got funny parts like that. But it also tells um, two stories in the book. You got the story of how um, Sam and Alec got on the train, and how they get off. Um, but there's also another story um, that's intertwined, that's somewhat of a murder mystery. Um, so if the one story don't get you, the second one should. Um, the language in this one is kind of bad. Um, I don't know if you can tell, but it's rated for teens, and I do believe that this should be read by a teenager. Um, Another one of my gripes is that it leaves you on a cliffhanger, and I was kind of like, I hate that. Because I'm used to books having volumes. They ain't no big deal, but most of them don't leave you in a cliffhanger. Um, so that, depending on what you think about books, that one may or may not be negative for y'all, but for me it was. Um, as far as the art goes, um, Scott, you'll be happy to know, running my comics, that Vasilis Lolos done both the writing and the art in this. Um, he's a fantastic writer. Uh, the art is fantastic. He's very good at drawing facial expressions. Let's see. There's your a picture of the art and his facial expressions. That's Sam. It's just amazing the facial expressions that he can do. Um, the book is $11.95. That's the retail price on it. If you go to cheap graphic novels or in stock trades, I'm sure you can find it cheaper. But if not, and you pick it up from the local comic shop, I think it's worth it. Um, it's a quick read, but it's a fun read. So, with that, guys, I'm going to stop this and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys. God bless.